Now on WRDE Coast
Trial
TV.
request in Wilkerson case. The preferred option expressed for the attorney for the man charged with killing Corporal Keith Heacook. Why a new proposed development in Milton is raising concerns about adding traffic in the city.
From the beaches to the bay, coverage you can count on. WRDE Coast TV. Your local news at 11 starts right now.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us. I'm Britt Leone. Welcome to Coast TV News Midday. We're starting this morning with weather, taking a live look into Rehoboth Beach with our Boardwalk Plaza hotel camera. We can see the light. The sun is back out finally. Our first alert meteorologist, Bob Trihey. He's joining us now with a look at our forecast. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, Britt. Amazing. When's the last time we've seen blue sky like that? It's been several days. It was last week, I believe, and now we are seeing some of the blue sky, some high clouds drifting in from the southwest, some low clouds off the coast. We have a nice little corridor of, we'll call it partly cloudy skies from Salisbury to Rehoboth Beach and Ocean City. Farther to the north, it's cloudy. It's also cloudier farther south as we're seeing the remnants of Ophelia now off Cape Hatteras. But to the north a bit, we have that persistent easterly flow, and that's piling up some of the water. We have a coastal flood advisory for Sussex County until 1 a.m. tomorrow, so watch out for inundation, especially at the time of high tide. High surf advisory as well as we go into Wednesday evening. Pounding waves of around 4 to 8 feet. We are looking at cool temperatures now into the 60s and stronger northeast winds sustained over 20 miles per hour in some cases along the coast, and really gusty there. And as we go through time today, we'll see some of those clouds, some sunshine as well, and it's possible we could top out at 70 if we see enough sunshine, but some 60s along the coast, cooling off this evening, and more rain chances before the weekend. I'll talk about that coming up in just a bit.
Okay, thanks so much, Bob. 250 houses. That's what could be ahead for some undeveloped land outside Milton on Round Pole Bridge Road. Some people we previously spoke with who live nearby say the development could be dangerous, adding traffic to an otherwise quiet area. A previous traffic study was done near where the Twin Masts development is proposed during the pandemic, but people who live here say the findings don't reflect what traffic looks like today. Take a look at some footage we shot in that area. The proposal includes about 250 homes on about 130 acres of land. The parcels are located on the west side of Coastal Highway, north of Hudson Road, and on the north side of Round Pole Bridge and west of Hudson Road. We spoke with one person who lives just doors down from this proposed place, and she says at the very least a new traffic study is needed.
250 houses. That's not a small amount. And you figure 2 cars per person, per family, per house probably. And we're talking about loading up this country road out front with cars all the time, waiting to turn left or right on Hudson Road. That's what's going to happen. And it's going to end up being dangerous.
As of right now, there are no plans for the Delaware Department of Transportation to do an updated traffic study. There's a public hearing scheduled for this development coming up on Thursday at 3 p.m. We've got an update to tell you about in the murder case of Delmar Police Corporal Keith Heacook. The attorney for the man charged with killing Heacook has filed for a bench trial. That means the judge will decide Randon Wilkerson's fate and there will be no jury. Wilkerson is scheduled for a case review on October 9th. The trial is set to begin October 16th. Now that summer is finally over, every dog can have its beach day in Bethany Beach. Town officials announced that you can finally bring your dogs to the beach starting this Sunday, October 1st. The requirements are that dogs are leashed, tags are worn, and owners, you've got to have a license. The town also asks that owners clean up after their dogs. In Georgetown yesterday, 3 people were injured in a school bus crash. According to Delaware State Police, an Indian River school bus was stopped here at a flashing traffic signal on Route 9 when a Nissan rear-ended it. State Police say 3 people were taken to the hospital, including the 17-year-old girl from Laurel who was driving the Nissan. Troopers say she was cited for inattentive driving. The Lewis Canal is going to be dredged soon by the Army Corps of Engineers. That's expected to start on October 9th. Dredging will go from the Roosevelt Inlet to the Freeman's Highway Bridge. Now, the last time the canal was dredged for maintenance was almost 20 years ago. Boaters are saying the shallow canal puts a strain on equipment.
Especially the spring of the year when things first start up, because the boats have been laying. Once we get using the boat a lot, we've dug it out some. But I prefer not to put my shafting and my gears and stuff through that arduous task lots of times.
The dredging is expected to finish in December, but according to the Army Corps of Engineers, there is a possibility that the project will extend to Rehoboth Bay. Developing news out of Rehoboth Beach, a public hearing is scheduled for the upcoming project to build a new beach patrol headquarters and bathroom. According to city officials, they're planning to use about 65 feet of the easternmost section of Baltimore Avenue for this project. A hearing is set to talk about legally abandoning that portion of the roadway for the project. The public hearing is this Friday, the 29th at 9 a.m. in the City Hall Commissioners Room. Moving to national news now, happening tonight, the second Republican presidential debate. Just 7 candidates met the party's requirements to be on the stage at the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library and Museum in California. Former President Donald Trump, citing his large lead in the polls, is once again skipping the debate. The debate is scheduled to start at 9 p.m. A new bank subpoena reportedly shows that Hunter Biden listed President Joe Biden's home in Wilmington as a beneficiary address in 2 wire transfers with China. That's according to the House Oversight Committee panel after issuing the subpoena on Monday. The committee says the 2 transfers are the first examples of Hunter Biden receiving money directly and not through a shell company. In 2019, the wire transfers allegedly showed that Hunter Biden received a $10,000 wire transfer on July 26th. Then on August 2nd, another wire transfer of $250,000. Hunter Biden's attorney says the new allegation from House Republicans is, quote, evaporates in thin air the moment facts come out. The 6 subpoenas the committee issued to banks up to this point were for records of Hunter Biden's business associates. The committee still plans to issue subpoenas to Hunter and James Biden, the president's brother, for their personal and business records. This holiday season will be here before you know it, and that means the return of Draper Media's Bless Our Children campaign. Through generous donations from businesses and people just like you, we do our best to make sure every child has a present to open Christmas morning. We do that by supporting nonprofits that handpick families in need, groups like the Boys and Girls Club. Applications for nonprofits like that are now open. They're due October 31st. Coming up on Coast TV News Midday, the coast is expected to experience some more severe storms. What people in the community say are their biggest concerns.
The new upscale OC Chopsticks Asian Bistro is the place to go for fresh, hand-selected ingredients used to create the most delicious Asian delicacies. Come dine in, have a drink, and let our skilled chefs prepare your authentic Thai, Chinese, and Japanese dishes. At OC Chopsticks, we take what was good and make it better. Sushi rolls, noodle soups, General Tso's chicken, you see where we're going. Anything made fresh is better. Serving lunch and dinner daily, located at the Ocean City Outlets. OC Chopsticks Asian Bistro. We stay fresh.
Are you going to do this?
I am going for it. Heck yeah.
You're going for it, baby. All right, come on, let's see the 10 grand. Yeah.
Grab hold of the wheel and take command.
I'll solve.
Wednesday at 7 on Coast TV.
Our second chance competition brought to you by Moderna.
Woo!
When the stakes are this high,
All in.
do you take a bow, lose your cool, or show them who's boss?
You got revenge on that category.
I sure did.
Next Jeopardy!
Wednesday at 7:30 on Coast TV.
Is your deck ready for the next family party? Let Paul Davis show you how easy, stress-free, and quick we can resurface or install a new AZEK deck for you. The AZEK decking looks like wood, insect-resistant, and won't fade. We can see you as soon as tomorrow, offer a free design, and have an estimate that day. Don't want to pay now? Take advantage of our no payment, no interest option until 2024. This month, we are offering composite decking for the same price as salt-treated wood. Paul Davis Restoration Home Remodeling, we are the difference makers.
Welcome to the Ride Home on Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3. First rule of the ride home, we definitely talk about the ride home. In fact, tell all your friends. Second rule of the ride home, we have fun. Top 10 Tuesday, Would You Rather Wednesday, and every day, you pick the songs on the High Five. And the third rule of the ride home, we don't take ourselves too seriously. You've got enough to stress about. So let me handle the ride home, weekdays from 3 to 7 on Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3.
Performing out of space?
Yes, next July.
Wow, that's amazing. Oh, I can't change these plans.
We're stealing in the sun next summer. Heist of a lifetime.
The Olympics.
Come on, you in?
Roman Reigns will defend his title against anyone, anytime. Except next July.
As the coast is expected to experience more severe storms, coastal flooding and strong wind warnings are in effect. One homeowner we spoke with in Rehoboth says trees falling on her property is something she constantly worries about.
We had an oak tree in the front yard that had died, and we got it taken down specifically because we were afraid of branches falling. We do take notice of our neighbors' trees, and if things are hanging over our property, we trim. But yeah, you got to worry about these big trees.
Rehoboth Beach officials say they want people to take precautions now in case the weather becomes more serious. They recommend cutting down loose tree limbs and bringing in items that could easily blow away in order to prevent damage or injuries. Happening this morning, Delaware State Park officials are reevaluating the closure of vehicle surf crossings at 2 locations, Delaware Seashore State Park and Fenwick Island State Park. Both are closed to all vehicles due to the high surf in the area.
And on our Hershey Exteriors cam, the water is up close to the top of the dock here. So we're seeing the high water, especially during high tide, some coastal flooding, inundation with the full moon coming. It's still breezy and cool. At least we're seeing some sunshine. And there's still some rain in the forecast for the end of the week, but it's looking drier for the weekend. I'll pinpoint it on a future cast after the break.
Fall into comfort and elevate your bathroom experience with the new walk-in shower system with Coastal Bath, the only Bath Planet dealer on Delmarva with the Good Housekeeping Seal 2-year money-back guarantee. Spend less time cleaning and scrubbing and get a maintenance-free shower with modern designs, mold and mildew resistant, and a lifetime warranty. Right now, get a free shower door or $1,500 off plus no payments and no interest for 18 months. Listen to Logan, local and family owned. Call or visit coastalbaths.com today.
Join the Harry K Foundation for the Fashion for Charity Girls Night Out, Thursday, October 19th from 7 to 9 p.m. at Shellville Village in Rehoboth Beach. Indulge in cocktails, hors d'oeuvres, raffles, and shopping on this evening of fashion, food, friends, and philanthropy. Tickets are $40 with benefits going to the Harry K Foundation, working to defeat childhood hunger throughout Delaware. For tickets and info, visit harrykfoundation.org.
It's football season, and Delmarva Sports Network takes you into the action with Down and Distance, a new show with the Friday Night Lights matchup of the week, plus Delmarva players to watch, top plays of the week, Bayside and Henlopen Conference power rankings, and exclusive interviews with players and coaches. Tune in to DSN Fridays prior to our game of the night this fall season. Down and Distance, only on the Delmarva Sports Network. Local teams, big dreams.
Delmarva Home Show. Explore the hidden house gems here on the peninsula. Exciting tours of stunning homes, charming cottages, and luxurious beachfront properties. Designer ideas and insider tips to help inspire your home decor. Discover the best of Delmarva's architecture and interior design. A showcase of the most unique and beautiful homes on Delmarva. Start your tour Sunday mornings at 11:30 on WBOC.
Rock Shop with Steve Mons. Weekday mornings, 6 till 10. Big 107.7.
It is so nice to see the sunshine and the blue skies after those countless days with the clouds and the rain and the wind from Ophelia. Now, we're still seeing the wind. Here's our tunnel and razor cam, Delaware Bay, seeing the whitecaps out here, but great to see some of the blue sky. And it is cool and breezy as well. Now, Ophelia is moving out, is beginning to fizzle, but we still have coastal impacts, a strong easterly flow. We've got Ophelia to the south and high pressure to the north, and in between, we're squeezing that wind right across Delaware. So coastal impacts up to 1 foot water rise, especially during high tide, and we're getting close to the full moon, which is Friday. So that will cause even more problems if you live in those places where that get inundated during storms or easterly flow. High surf warning, 4 to 8 foot waves, high rip current risk as well, and gusty winds. We've already been seeing those east and northeast, 25 to 30 plus miles per hour, and a coastal flood warning for Sussex County because of that water piling up. So from around the ferry terminal all the way down to the state line, even into areas of Maryland. Watch out for that inundation and a high surf advisory for Sussex County. That goes until 8 o'clock. Large crashing waves around 4 to 8 feet, so probably more beach erosion as well. Temperatures are cool. 65 in Georgetown, Millsboro, 66 Bethany Beach, 65 Rehoboth at 64. So it is cool, but at least we're seeing some sun. And those gusty northeast winds sustained around 15 to 20 miles per hour along the beaches and breezy inland as well. And we're seeing gusts already now to 25 at Indian River Inlet. It will gust higher than that as we go into this afternoon. Visible satellite picture showing this little corridor of, we'll call it partly cloudy skies across southern Delaware and into Maryland right now. We've got thicker clouds to the north and also thicker clouds to the south. And here's Ophelia spinning its wheels off of Cape Hatteras right now. We've got that strong easterly flow to the north of it with high pressure farther to the north. We are looking at clouds as we go into the afternoon and some sunshine as well by 3:30, maybe close to 70 some interior areas, maybe around Delmar, 69 Millsboro, mid to upper 60s inland areas, and we'll call it mainly clear this evening, and then the clouds fill back in through the overnight hours, and moving into your Thursday, the clouds roll back in with that persistent easterly flow. We're seeing moisture coming in the form of rain later in the afternoon into the evening hours. Once again, drizzle and light rain. I think that continues on and off into Thursday night and on into Friday as well. Friday looks like kind of a murky day with the clouds and wind and rain showers. Not a ton of rain, but enough to kind of get the wiper blades going. We're seeing the gusty winds up to 30 miles per hour or so right through this evening into tonight and into Thursday morning. We continue with these northeast winds, and that will continue to cause that inundation along the coast and some of that beach erosion. By late tomorrow morning, still wind gusts low to mid 30s along the coast, and then 30 miles per hour or so inland areas. And look at this, gusting over 40 miles per hour Dewey Beach by tomorrow evening. So that wind is just persistent as we go through the next few days. So it looks like we're looking at some of that coastal flooding issue as we go into the weekend. This afternoon, 67, mostly cloudy, breezy and cool. 59 tonight, partly cloudy, and then 72, a scattered shower with those showers picking up in the afternoon. Your Paul Davis 7-day forecast. Rain lasting into Friday, 71. We dried out for the weekend, 71 Saturday, 73 on Sunday, and then more sunshine and even warmer into early next week.
Thank you, Bob. A quick reminder, you can hear Coast TV news and weather updates throughout the day on our family of radio stations. Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3 FM on 93.5 The Beach and on Big 107.7. And at Draper Media, we're inviting you to celebrate health, wealth, and home at the Shore Living Expo. Watch some live demonstrations, shop local vendors from crafts to home and from boats to cars to RVs. This is an event you won't want to miss. Admission is free at the Wicomico Youth and Civic Center on September 30th from 10 to 4. That's right, it's free. And I want to let you in on something Bob told me. He's going to be there, but he said I could share that with you, so it's okay. Meet Bob and more of the Coast TV team at Shore Living Expo this weekend. Still ahead on Coast TV News midday, Target closing shop on some locations. How many of their stores will close and how long people have to shop before they do? Consumer News is next. We'll be right back after this.
Michael Anderson of Anderson Wealth Management has the strategies you need to help plan your retirement. Catch Wise Money right here on WRDE.
At the Presto Automotive Group, we believe a coach can have an important impact on their players' lives. And that's why we teamed up with DSN to present the Coach Who Makes a Difference Award.
Coach in your community, Preston Automotive here will donate $500 to that community.
At the end of this year, we will choose 3 of these coaches and award their programs with additional donation.
If you want to nominate your coach, just go to delmarvasportsnetwork.com and click on the Features tab.
Delmarva Sports Network and the Preston Automotive Group, together highlighting coaches who make a difference in our community.
Delmarva's rock station for 35 years. 93.5, The Beach.
Latino, si se puede. Yo, 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 yo. You got what it takes to be the next. You got what it takes to be the next. Don't ever stop, move, shake, show 'em what you got. Dale pa'lante, fly your way up to the top. You got what it takes to be the next. Dale pa'lante. Don't ever stop, move, shake, be proud, be bold. Dale pa'lante, be the next story told. Dale pa'lante, be the next story told.
Scoops and scores and Friday night lights. Football coverage like you've never seen before on the Delmarva Sports Network. Live game of the night every Friday, including the pre, half, and post-game show, Scoops and Scores. Plus, we'll take you around Delmarva for the latest real-time scores during Friday night lights. Tune in to DSN Friday nights this fall season. Scoops and Scores and Friday Night Lights, only on the Delmarva Sports Network. Local teams, big dreams.
Run away, right now, let's just run away. All that talk, it's killing me. I wanna say I wish that you never left. Oh, but instead I only wish you the best.
1025 WBOC.
9 stores across 4 states, the result of theft and organized retail crime in those locations. The retailer says organized retail crime has become a threat to the safety of employees and shoppers. The stores will close on October 21st. Coming up on Coast TV News Midday, a study showing less Americans are getting the new COVID-19 shot. Just how many people plan to turn down the shot? We'll be right back after this break.
Delmarva's rock station for 35 years.
Coastal Delmarva has so much going on. Food, friends, fun, and more.
Why don't we just show you?
Coast Life, weekdays at 4 on Coast TV.
Middays with me, April Brilliant. It's a feel-good show on your radio.
April is the easiest way to get through your workday.
She can play your favorite song.
She can help you find your furry friend.
The easiest way to get through your workday is with April.
She really makes you feel special.
Hey friends, hang out with me weekdays here on Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3 each day from 10 to 3.
Our mission here at the Boardwalk Buddy Walk is simple: to create a community where people with Down syndrome or any other cognitive disorder can live, work, and play. That's why every October we invite family and friends to a full weekend of acceptance and inclusion in Rehoboth Beach. This year's event takes place at 9 a.m. at the Rehoboth Beach Boardwalk and Bandstand. So come out to this year's Boardwalk Buddy Walk and walk with us.
Coming up this week on the Delmarva Home Show, we're touring a colonial home built on the golf course at the Village at Bear Trap Dunes in Ocean View, Delaware. This home features a large open concept floor plan and a second floor balcony. We're also touring a cabin-like home on 40 acres in Bridgeville, Delaware. This home features a 4 seasons porch and a lot of custom work. You can watch the Delmarva Home Show on Sundays at 11:30 a.m. on WBOC.
Delmarva's classic rock. Big 107.7.
1025 WBOC.
A study is showing that Americans aren't racing to get the updated COVID-19 vaccine. Only about 25% of adults say they definitely plan to go get the shot, while 33% say they're definitely not getting it. That's according to a new survey from the nonprofit health policy group KFF. As for kids, 40% of parents in the survey say they intend to get the new shot for their kids and teens. Some health experts say these updated COVID-19 vaccines were designed to help the body fight off the latest variants.
And for this weekend, it looks like the weather will be good for the Shore Living Expo. It's at the Wicomico Civic Center from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m. Crafts, vendors, demonstrations, giveaways. I'll be there in the afternoon. Other Coast TV folks as well. The weather, of course, is looking great outside. A mix of sun and clouds, 60s in the morning, 70s into the afternoon. So hope to see you there. I'll have your 10-day forecast after the break.
Coverage on the road, in your community, along the coast. The IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep, live on the street, day or night. From breaking news to weather in your town. The IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep, coverage you can count on.
When you visit the Delmarva Design Center, you'll experience a selection of appliances, cabinetry, countertops, tile, and flooring all together in one showroom. The 10,000 square foot location has a variety of inspiring samples for any project size or budget. Your dedicated product experts and designers collaborate to bring your dream project to life. Come and see what the kitchen industry buzz is all about. Experience the Delmarva Design Center in Selbyville, Delaware, serving all of Delmarva's coast.
Get ready to experience the ultimate CNC and RV lifestyle event at the OCRV Show October 12th to the 15th at the Roland E. Powell Convention Center. Explore a vast collection of new RVs and custom van life builds tailored for those seeking the thrill of life on the road. Enjoy exciting activities like kayaking, supboarding, fishing, and yoga, along with educational speakers, BMX demos, and bay cruises. The OCRV Show is the ultimate event for those who want to learn how to live it up when on the open road. Get tickets at OCRVshow.com and embark on a journey of a lifetime.
Tamron's up-and-coming designer series is back, where we find the next big names in fashion and bring their designs to our runway.
And on the next Tamron Hall, she's been designing clothes since she was 7 years old. You don't want to miss the looks she's turning out. And on Friday, our designer series finale, she's behind some of the most unexpected style moments in history. One of the most influential names in fashion, June Ambrose, joins the Tam Fam. That's all coming up on Tamron Hall.
Wednesday at 3 on Coast TV. Delmarva Home Show. Explore the hidden house gems here on the peninsula. Exciting tours of stunning homes, charming cottages, and luxurious beachfront properties. Designer ideas and insider tips to help inspire your home decor. Discover the best of Delmarva's architecture and interior design. A showcase of the most unique and beautiful homes on Delmarva. Start your tour Sunday mornings at 11:30 on WBOC.
Dancing with your shadows, dancing with your shadows.
I know I used to be crazy. That's 'cause I used to be young. Dance the night away.
1025 WBOC. Delmarva's rock station for 35 years.
Heading into the afternoon, we're looking at a mixture of sun and clouds, and get out there and enjoy it because it's not going to stick around forever. In fact, it looks like the rain moves back in Thursday and Friday, but it looks like we top out somewhere in the middle 60s later on. Your Paul Davis 10-day forecast. I'm forecasting 67 today. Looks like the showers build back in again later Thursday, 72, and kind of drizzly, kind of gloomy on Friday, 71. But the weekend's looking better with a mix of sun and clouds, temperatures in the 70s. And right now, next week is mild with mostly sunny skies. Britt?
Thank you for joining us here for Coast TV News Midday. For more news and local weather, download our Coast TV News app. But don't forget to join us tonight for Coast TV News at 5. Have a wonderful day.